Is this thing on?
That will enhance our underlying effort to accommodate the Russian oligarchs and make sure we take their ill-begotten gains. We're going to accommodate them. We're going to seize their yachts, their luxury homes, and other ill-begotten gains of Putin's kleptocracy. Kleptocracy and the guys who are the kleptocracy. We're going to seize their yacht. We're going to seize their yachts. But these are bad guys. Kleptocracy.
Good news is, for me, I'm here. The bad news for you is, I'm coming back.
Get your words straight, Jack.
Everybody comes in, your grandmother, your father, your mother, your brother, your cousins. They come in so easily, so crazy, so crazy.
Oh, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
Yep.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again. Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
They had a very bad original concept. It was carried out poorly, and the cover-up was one of the worst in the history of cover-ups. Very simple. Bad deal, should have never been thought of. Somebody really messed up. It had the worst cover-up ever. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, when they thought about it. Because whoever thought of that idea, is in big trouble.
Is this thing on? Does anyone know? Testing. 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 I think it's on. Is it? Hello? Hello? Testing. Testing. Apparently it's on. Hold on, let me... Hold on? Hold on, I gotta check it. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold the phone, everybody. I think it's on. Hello? Hello? I think it's on. Hello, users, and welcome to the program. I am your host. I am here. I'm live. And we're doing a program today. And decided to join you with a program. We're doing a program today. I'm in my pajamas. I'm just chilling. And we are in the program. It's time to do a live stream. And so that's why we're here. We're here to do a live stream, and I'm streaming. So I've got myself a seltzer. Got a little bit of seltzer on my computer. Got a little bit of seltzer on my computer there. Oops. Hello? All right, so we got a show here. Oh, fuck, I got seltzer on my monitor, too. We got a program. We're doing a program. And so, here we are. We're living. We're alive. And I've decided today to do this program. And so, hopefully y'all enjoy the program that's about to unfold. And, that's... I'm just trying to live. I'm just trying to live my life. I have to show up every day and do this. I have to, I could be doing anything else right now, and instead I'm sitting here and spilling water on my computer and being, what is... I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know who. I don't know when. But all I do know is I'm drinking some coffee. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You watched The Platform last night? It was great? Fuck yeah. See, that's right. That's my influence right there. That's called influence. You ever heard about that? It's crazy. Goddamn, that's influence. People watch this stream, and it affects the rest of their day and their life. Ultimately, that's all I could ever ask for. Someone turns this program on, and the rest of their life is entirely, irreparably altered. Ugh. Ugh. So we got a show today. We're doing a program today. So probably going to do a shorter one today. I'm going to be honest with y'all. We're going to be doing a show. By we, I mean me. There's only one person here. There's only one of, there's no other, there's Max. Where's Max? Max! Come here! Maxie! Max! Let's get Max on here. Max! Everybody loves him. Come on, puppy. Come on, Max. Uppy! You can't fit. You're a big dog. Come on up. You're a big dog. He's struggling. He can't fucking fit. Maxie, come on. Come on up. You made it. Come on. Woo! Look at him. Look at this puppy. This is the writer for Above It All. This is my only writer. Max the dog is really where the genius comes from. He writes all the jokes that we do here. And so everyone, shout outs to Max the dog. Without him, this show would not be possible. All right, so we got a program here today. So I'm doing the show here today, and it's a show. Every once in a while I pop on and I say like, welcome to the show, right? Like everyone, and there you go. So we're gonna be doing a show here, I guess. Gonna be doing a program today. That's today that we're doing this program. So let's start this program. So, Joseph Robinette Biden 2. That's right. Let me say that again. Joseph Robinette Biden 2.
Good news is, for me, I'm here. The bad news for you is, I'm coming back.
He's weighed in. Y'all, I would like to announce the Joseph Robinette Biden 2. Not 3. I want to be very clear. Not 3. We had a third model of the Joseph Robinette Biden series. Third model had some glitches. Didn't really work out so well. So we're still dealing with the second model. And also probably not working out so well. But that's a whole different story. Anyway. President Biden of the Joseph Robinette variety strongly condemns Molotov cocktail attack on Wisconsin anti-abortion group. The attack comes as the Supreme Court is expected to overturn Roe v. Wade. Now, I just want to say, there's a lot to say on this subject. And so we're going to say it. So let's scroll down. I'm reading this. There's many outlets that are reporting on this. I'm choosing to read the one from Fox News because I want to see what they say. President Biden, quote, strongly condemns the arson attack on a Wisconsin anti-abortion group, a White House official said. The White House released a statement roughly a day after an unknown assailant threw at least one Molotov cocktail into an office of Wisconsin Family Action, WFA, a pro-life activist group. President Biden strongly condemns this attack and political violence of any stripe. Oh, wait. So, okay, hold the phone. President Biden condemns political violence. So, that means he condemned the drone strike that killed, 7 or 8 kids in Afghanistan after he left the war, after he withdrawed from Afghanistan. He's like, let's just drop a couple bombs, kill some kids, just for old time's sake. Did he condemn that? Does Joe Biden condemn the political violence that leads to 1,000 people being murdered at the hands of police officers every single year? Does he condemn that political violence? Does he condemn the political violence that losing access to abortion is going to have on literally more than 50% of the population, right? Does he care about political violence there? Does he care about political violence when it comes to million people dying from COVID? Well, the White House is lying about COVID numbers. They're pretending that we haven't hit 1 million deaths yet. They're saying, oh, when we hit 1 million deaths, we'll do something, even though we hit 1 million deaths 2 months ago, right? And also, they're not even doing any, like, they completely revamped all the guidelines, right? They're just basically embracing mass death, right? It's only political violence, right, when it's someone going up against an oppressor, when it's the oppressor oppressing people, right, with the system, murdering people via police violence, murdering people via lack of healthcare access, murdering people in other forms or ways, drone strikes, making them lose their job because of outsourcing deals, making them go to work and get COVID and die, right? All of that kind of political violence is perfect. It's great. How else are we going to get rid of all the minorities, right? Because COVID, right, affects minorities more than it does white people. How else are we going to get rid of the minorities, right, Joe Biden, right? Joe Biden was recently, I don't know if I played this clip on the show, I don't think so, but Joe Biden recently said, at least back in my day, we would have lunch with segregationists. I don't know if anyone saw that clip, but very interesting. So Joe Biden with a very consistent record against political violence. Again, of course, he supported the Iraq war. And while he was vice president, I think Barack Obama, did a lot of drone strikes, killed a lot of kids. Barack Obama, but anyway. So he's against political violence, unless he's the one doing it. The president has made clear throughout his time in public life that Americans have the fundamental right to express themselves under the Constitution, whatever their point of view, but that expression must be peaceful and free of violence, vandalism, or attempts to intimidate, the White House said in a statement. The White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki later tweeted the president's condemnation of the attack. POTUS strongly believes in the constitutional right to protest, but that should never include violence, threats, or vandalism. Judges perform an incredibly important function in our society, and they must be able to do their jobs without concern for their personal safety. Oh, so judges, they do an extremely important job in this society. What about people that make your food? What about people that grow your food, make your food, transport your food? What about the people that work at restaurants? Right? Do they have the right to have personal safety from COVID? Do they have the right to have personal safety in the form of, not being discriminated against? Right? Not being the victim of workplace abuse? Do they have the right to personal safety? Do waitresses and waiters that make less than minimum wage because there's some bizarre carve-out exemption, right? They make like $4 an hour or something? Like, do they have a right to personal safety in the form of being able to pay their rent? All of a sudden, personal safety is a huge problem when someone shows up at Brett Kavanaugh's house with a megaphone and says, "You stink!" Then personal safety, oh shit. Oh shit, personal safety, oh fuck. Right? Like, last time I checked, none of the Supreme Court justices are at this Wisconsin fucking anti-abortion fucking fascist fucking building or whatever. Last time I checked. I could be wrong, but to my understanding, Brett Kavanaugh does not live in Wisconsin. I could be wrong. WFA President Julia blah, blah, blah. I don't care. So anyway, let's look at this. Let's look at the anti-abortion attack. I guess, but I don't know, pro-abortion attack. Depends on how you qualify the word attack. If abortions aren't safe, then you aren't either, is spray painted on the wall. Now, there's a lot to look at in this photo. A lot of people are saying it's a false flag. Now, personally, we have seen the right commit a lot of false flags over our, experience here. The right loves to make things up, to get mad at. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if it's a false flag. I don't know. Did someone actually, like, did a left-winger or someone who's ostensibly a left-winger actually throw a Molotov here? Well, my question is there video? Like, do you have security footage? Like, this, to me, right, this is not evidence. To me, like, if there's a crime scene and the only thing you can post is this photo, I'm going to be honest, I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more. Now, that said, now again, keep in mind I'm on a YouTube show. Like, I'm doing a program on youtube.com. Which I am bound by the terms of service and guidelines. But let's assume it's not a false flag. Let's assume a left winger actually did this. Hey, I'm just saying, I've never seen a left winger spray paint in cursive. I'm gonna be honest. Now, I could be wrong. But I have never seen an anarchist, like, write in cursive. And, like this is, like, the neatest spray paint I've ever seen in my life. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being clear. I'm giving my opinion to the best of my ability. Like, look at this F. What kind of anarchist would do this? Right? Like, seriously. I'm just curious. Like, this looks like something my second grade teacher would be writing. And then note, like, they're using the panel, right, as like, a way to keep their writing straight. Anyway, regardless of what or when or how or what, I have to say, once again, I want to remind everyone, I am on a YouTube show. But I want to see more evidence. Now, if it's true, if this did happen, I want to know who to give. I mean, I want to know who needs to be interviewed on my show. I mean, I want to know, right? Like, who I should be following online. I mean, I want to know who I should condemn for this violent outburst. There we go. But all I know is that I have met a lot of anarchists in my life. I have met a lot of left-wingers in my life. No one that I've ever met that would actually engage in Molotov violence has ever written like this. I'm just saying. That said, if it is true, someone let me know, and I'm going to get them on my show. Police are investigating the incident as arson and connected it to the recent revelations in Washington that the Supreme Court is likely to overturn Roe v. Wade in June. Why? That's the thing, though. Like, okay, so the Supreme Court's going to overturn Roe v. Wade in June. And so, let's go after this random anti-abortion group? Like, I don't know, like, wouldn't you want to go after the Supreme Court? Like, the state legislature? Why this random anti-abortion group? Right? Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm leaning on the side of it's a false flag. That's where I'm leaning. But honestly, I'm going to be honest. I hope it's not a false flag. Like, I mean, it's a way to see where people stand, because, I want to judge groups of people on what actually happens. I don't want to judge the left based on a false flag, right? So if this is an actual representation of the left, I would like to know that so that I can judge them accordingly. And there's no security cameras? I don't know. The Madison Police Department understands members of our community are feeling deep emotions due to the recent news involving the U.S. Supreme Court. Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes said in a statement early Sunday morning, our team began investigating a suspicious fire inside an office building on the city's north side. It appears a specific nonprofit, not to be, but just it appears, a specific nonprofit that supports anti-abortion measures was targeted. The incident comes just blah, blah, blah. Hey, I'm just saying, if this is true, if this is not a false flag, you know, maybe it's a good thing that there's no security cameras, apparently. But anyway, Joe Biden condemning this. Again, you can't take what Joe Biden says seriously. You can't, oh, I'm against political violence. Motherfucker, you declared victory on COVID as a fourth wave was surging or beginning to surge in the United States. Motherfucker, you directed the CDC to cover up the amount of COVID deaths, cover up the amount of COVID cases that there are in the country. Motherfucker, you're running to the right of Donald Trump on COVID. Like, you can't talk about political violence. You just can't. You just can't. That's my point. A president of the United States whining about, oh, political violence, and then Jen Psaki, right, tweeting out that judges perform an incredibly important function in our society. In theory, maybe. In theory, but the judges in the Supreme Court do not perform an incredibly important function in our society. They just don't. Like, I would say that whoever, like, someone working at Wendy's, someone cleaning the bathrooms at a fucking, like, you know, gym, I would say that they do an infinitely more important function in our society than the Snuggie wearing bedsheet fucking creeps ever possibly could. The fucking bedsheet beer boy fucking Brett. Quadruple B. This liberal pearl clutching. Oh, it's okay when fascists sentence people to death. That's fine. That's all good. It's okay when fascists go around and enact laws that get people killed. Like this. Is this political violence? Alabama law criminalizing gender transition surgery, drugs for minors, takes effect. Minors, by the way, quote unquote, aka 18 and 19-year-olds. Is this political violence? Does Joe Biden strongly condemn political violence when it comes to the queer community being under attack in almost every state in this country, including blue states? Does Joe Biden believe in political violence, or does he not believe in political violence when it comes to, you know, people being thrown in steel cages because they had a miscarriage? Anyway, my point is, I hate the president and I hate the Supreme Court. All these institutions are corrupt and they need to go. Anyway, let's move on. Ooh. That's one hell of a seltzer, let me tell you. Goddamn, let's go, Brandon. I agree. Y'all. I would like to announce that this Wednesday is a premiere for the new episode of Cooking with the Bitch. You're gonna like it. How do I know that? You might be thinking, oh, well, this bitch already did it. She already fucking did the episode and it's ready to go. Wrong. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I don't even know how it's going to go. It could be a disaster. But all I do know is that you're going to like it. And so, that'll be Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Could be anything. Wednesday, I'm going to be playing some Doom. Going to be launching into a new WOD. I don't know which one it's going to be yet. Why am I talking about these things? I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know. Alabama law criminalizing gender transition surgery, drugs for minors, takes effect. Now, this is, of course, this is from Fox News. And I say that because it's important to note, like when I cover articles from CNN, when I cover articles from, like, you know, any kind of website, it's important to know what the angle of these platforms is going for. It's important to understand drugs for minors. Like, that's what they want to put in their title. Drugs for minors? Now, again, we all know Republicans don't care about hypocrisy. They don't care about logic. They don't care about reason. They are fascists. They are religious zealots. They are Christian, fundamentalist, evangelical fascists. They need to be, politically speaking, destroyed at every level. There is no debate with a fascist. There is no debate with a conservative. There is no debate with a pro-life conservative. There is no debate. They're fucking dumb. They are barely human. I'm even, like, honestly, they're subhuman. They are less than human. Like, dogs are higher up on the totem pole of what matters in this world than any pro-life fucking shitfuck, than any Republican could ever hope to be. I would sooner, like, hesitate to crush an ant than I would to live in a society where Republicans cease to exist. Now, again, I mean that in a political way. I want them all to change their minds. I personally feel like it's impossible, but I would like them to change their minds. If they choose not to, they can get away from society. If they want to have their own fascist hellhole state, do it over there. Go to Wyoming, motherfucker. Go to Utah. Okay? But anyway, I want to talk about the title here. Quote, drugs for minors. What is a minor? When you think of minor, you think of, like, I don't know, under 18? Not in Alabama. Not in Alabama. When you think of a minor, right? Like, I don't know, you're thinking like 8-year-old? Are 8-year-olds given drugs for gender transition? Not really, no. Right, but just, you know, like, let's just note this. This is all disinformation. An Alabama law making it a felony to provide puberty blockers or perform gender transition surgery on minors took effect Monday. Republican Alabama Governor Kay Ivey signed the law in early April. The law makes it punishable by up to 10 years in prison to provide puberty blockers, hormone treatments, or transition surgery to anyone under the age of 19 years old. I thought this was minor. I thought this was about minors. Now you're telling me 18-year-olds aren't allowed to get health care? In Alabama, health care is banned if you're 18 years old. Why? Because you're a minor now. You're allowed to be sent to Iraq or Afghanistan, get fucking shot in the face, shoot a bunch of kids in the face, burn down a bunch of fucking houses, kill anyone you want, right, and get PTSD for the rest of your life when you're 18. But you can't go to the doctor. Think about that. Think about that. They will send you to war, but they won't let you see a doctor. The law has faces. The law has faces. The law has faces? Woo is writing these Fox News articles. Does anyone proofread this shit? The law has faces. I hope the law doesn't have faces. Some motherfucker was on drugs when they wrote this shit. Hopefully they weren't a minor doing these drugs. The law has faces. And then also several challenges from transgender groups. The groups have sought to block the bill from taking effect while the litigation is ongoing, but a judge on Sunday made no indication of taking the action. Alabama is the second state to attempt a ban on the use of puberty blockers and hormones on minors. Now again, minors. This is not, 18-year-olds are not minors. 18-year-olds are not minors. You're allowed to shoot guns when you're fucking 12 years old in some of these states. You're allowed to go to war and burn down orphanages, but you can't go to the doctor. You're allowed to drive a car when you're 14 or 15, but you can't go to the doctor. You better not drive your car to the doctor's office. I need to be very clear. Fascists, they are not, like, these are not political disagreements. This isn't like, oh, how do you think the most effective tax bracket would be if we'd put a little the deficit spending and then we increase the budget by a bunch and then we earmark this for that. And this isn't political disagreement. This isn't, we have a disagreement, but we could. These are insane fascists. These are neo-Nazis, motherfucker. I need you to understand. Like, this isn't, yes, good sir. I think we should do is we should be funding this a little bit more and wait a minute. That's not, like, have you seen the jobs report, my good friend? Oh, no, that's not what this is, okay? I really, whatever that even is as well, I don't even know what I'm doing. But this is not a political disagreement. This is not, you like this TV show, but personally, I'm not a huge fan of one of those actors, I just think that, the way that they move is just, I don't know. You like that new song that came out? Well, what's your favorite track? Oh, I like track 6, or album. I like track 4, but we can still be friends, right? No. These people want to kill me. These people want to kill probably you if you're watching this video. These, I need you to understand. Right? If you are queer, they want you dead. If you are a woman, they want you dead or in chains. If you are not white, they want you dead or in chains. That is the point of this. That is the point. That there is no, this is just my policy belief. No. This isn't a policy belief. This isn't a religious belief. Again, they want you to be subservient to them or be executed. That is it. There is no middle ground. There is no, no. If you're gay, they want to kill you. If you're black, they want to kill you. If you're trans, they want to kill you. If you're a woman, they want to kill you after they rape you 30 times and then make you have a couple babies for them. Did anyone see this fucking shit that Amy Coney Barrett said, where she made this fucking like statement where she was like, we need a domestic infant supply? That was the quote that was used, domestic infant supply? Again, they don't view you. They don't even view themselves as human beings. Amy Coney Barrett literally does not view herself as a human being. She views herself as a second-class citizen. She views herself as property. She views herself as a vessel of which God is speaking through her in order to produce or increase the domestic infant supply. She doesn't have a personality. She doesn't have hopes and dreams about like, I don't know, I'm going to go on Broadway one day. Or, I'm going to get home and start building a new Lego set or watch this new trilogy of movies I discovered. She doesn't have that kind of stuff. She is she is a being that only exists to serve fascism. She only exists. She was born and raised in a cult, right? And her only purpose on this earth, in her mind, and materially speaking, which are two different things, but in this case, they are the same, Amy Coney Barrett, her entire purpose on this earth is to be a crusader for religious fundamentalism. That's it. At 18 years old, you're not allowed to go to the doctor in Alabama. You are banned from using healthcare in Alabama. You can go to war. You can drive cars. You can own guns. You could become a police officer and murder a black person if you're 18 in Alabama. But you're not allowed to go to the doctor? You're not allowed to go to a doctor in Alabama if you're 18 years old. Ivy also signed a law banning certain elementary school teachers from discussing gender identity and sexual orientation in school last month. The law is very similar to legislation passed in Florida banning teachers from teaching on issues between kindergarten and third grade. Critics dubbed the legislation blah, blah, blah. Again, if you are a woman and you're a teacher and you say, my husband and I just got back from vacation and, we went somewhere, and it was great. And does anyone, where would you like to go on vacation? They're fine. I mean, sure, they just taught kids about sex, right? Because, you have a husband? What's that? Oh, shit, sex! Right, but if a woman teacher says, my wife and I went somewhere, and, where would you like to go on vacation? All of a sudden, it's sex. A wife and a husband? That's not sex. That's not sexual orientation. A wife and a wife? Oh, that's sex. There's sex everywhere. There's sex on the walls. There's sex on the fucking floor. Oh my God. There's sex everywhere when someone is gay, but when they're straight, there's no sex to be found. Again, these people are fascists. Like, they are neo-Nazis. Some of them might not think that, right? But it needs to be understood that they are neo-Nazis. People in Nazi Germany, for the longest time, didn't think they were Nazis, didn't think that Adolf Hitler would do this and that, and, it's the Workers' Party, it's the German Socialist Workers' Party. They're here for the workers. They're here to help us out. Whoops. These motherfuckers are insane. They are insane. Anyone that thinks that abortion after fucking 3 weeks is, quote, killing a baby, they are insane. They are not someone that has a political disagreement. They are not someone that is, like, well-adjusted or educated in society that you disagree with. They are insane. They have a mental illness, they have a disease in the mind, and they need to be thrown in some area that is away from the rest of us. Just for the sake of argument, right? I support deporting every single conservative. I support deporting anyone who's voted for a Republican in the last 4 years. That's my political opinion. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Find one of those uninhabited islands somewhere and send those motherfuckers over there. And then give them really long bootstraps and tell them to pick themselves up. Fuck them. They don't want to be in society? Fuck them. Get the fuck out. These are fascists. I need you to understand, right? What they know that these laws, right, what they do is they impact, especially people of color, right? Abortion is a huge issue for people of color, right? The amount of people that die when trying to give birth, right? When you look at the deltas between white people and non-white people, it's like a 2-to-1 ratio. They know that. In the same way that they know that COVID affects minorities more than it affects white people and affects the poor more than it affects wealthy people. They know that. That's why these policies are the way that they are. It's about control, and it's about how can we murder people and get away with it. That's ultimately what it is. And that's what this is about. How can we murder queer people and get away with it? Because we've constructed a society where enough people think it's bad to go somewhere and shoot someone with a gun. But I guarantee you, if one of these Kyle Rittenhouse wannabes went to a school and shot up a gay teacher, I guarantee you they would be viewed as a hero. I guarantee it. If a wannabe fucking vigilante went to a fucking school and killed a gay teacher because they saw a Libs of TikTok video that said that, oh, I'm gay in class, I guarantee you that the entire Republican Party would hail them as a hero, 100%. And if you think that I'm wrong, you are delusional. But that said, not enough people feel the need to go about it in that kind of way. So what do? They draft legislation that makes it so that you can murder people, but it's legal. Oh, if we just don't let people go to the doctor, they'll die of natural causes. Oh, but this white lady, she can go to the doctor. The black lady, nah. No abortion for you. No health care for you. You're black. Sorry. Oh, we didn't kill you. It was nature. Nature killed you. Oh, we could have stopped you from dying, but no. Nature killed you. I'm free. I'm innocent. I didn't kill anyone. And it's the same thing, right? With queer people. Oh, you didn't get any health care and you ended up dying of natural cause. Oh, it's natural. Oh, sure, a year ago you could have gone to the doctor and then we just took the doctor away from you and said, suffer, bitch, and now you suffered and then died. But, do these motherfuckers not really, obviously they don't care about science and logic or facts, right? But, you can't just, go off of fucking hormone therapy, and then you're willy-nilly. That shit fucks your body up. right? If you are on hormones for a long period of time or any period of time, right, and you just cut them off cold turkey, you are going to go through withdrawal, and it's going to be fucking hell, and it could result in very severe symptoms. But they know that, and that's the point. That's the point. They want to kill you. They want to kill you. They want to kill your child. They want to kill your family. They want to kill your babies. That's right. Oh, you have to bring the babies to life, but if they're black, fuck them. Throw them in the dumpster. Oh, we love babies. Unless they're queer. Ugh. Get rid of them. Kick them out of your house. And then ban them from public housing so they die on the streets. We only want white babies in this country. And there's not enough white people that are willing to become domestic infant suppliers like Amy Coney Barrett wants. So we got to draft legislation to get more white domestic infant suppliers, right? Because they know that black people are going to be more likely to die in childbirth. They're going to be less likely to receive adequate health care. Black babies are less likely to make it. They know that, and that's part of the process. That's part of that's a benefit for them. That's on the pro column. That's not on the con, if they have the pro and cons. That's not on the cons column. Oh, black people are going to die? No. That's a bonus. That's extra. That's like, oh shit, we didn't even realize that. Yeah, black people are going to die. Isn't that great? That's what they think. Oh shit, we're going to kill all the queers. Awesome. Fuck yeah. It's by design. This is by design. This is not an accident. They want you to die. It's that simple. In Alabama, you can shoot guns. You could become a cop and kill like 30 black people at 18. You can go to war, but you can't see a doctor if you're queer. And in all these states, right? If you have a womb, you can't see a doctor. They're just trying to ban healthcare for as many people as they can. That's the point. That's the point. It's all by design. Anyone who wants to pretend it's anything else is a fucking idiot. This is religious fundamentalism. This is Christian fascism. Full stop. This is the Fourth Reich. And that's what we're living through. Motherfuckers go out there and say, I don't know how people let Adolf Hitler do what he did. Just look at America. Ooh. I want to do a little bit of a shorter show today. Because I didn't get my props. I love holding my props and throwing them around, but I'm going to play a video game today. And it's a long one. And so this is my life, by the way. This is how I live. And so I want to do a shorter show so that I can start my long video game sooner than later. So I'm just throwing that out there. A lot of people have left me some very nice comments on my recent programs. According to multiple sources, my recent shows have been quote unquote fire, as has been left in multiple comments. Some say that they really like when I get drunk because I get a little bit more out of control, and they like that. Now, luckily for them, I drink every day, so that's gonna happen a lot. But I appreciate that. I haven't really watched any other shows or podcasts. I have been a little bit in my own world, so I don't really know what other people are saying about stuff. But I appreciate that people find what I say to be worth listening to. But I gotta share the clips, you know? You gotta share. You gotta share the clips. I'm trying to grow the audience here. Once again, I have a lot of projects that I'm working on this year. Some of them, you know, like I don't want to give out too much info, but I am working on projects this year. It's not just the cooking show. There's some other stuff that I'm working on. What game am I going to play? I'm going to try a speedrun of Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Soul, which is estimated around 6 hours. So, going to give that a good old shot. See what happens. More sandwich videos. Oh, fuck. Those were like the precursor to the cooking videos, honestly. That was like, I did that, and then I realized, well, what if I made a show that was based around, like, because I think in the last sandwich one, I actually made a sandwich, and then I was like, oh, I should just do a show based on me cooking. But that's a classic series. But yeah, so, you know, there's a lot to say. But there you go. I love your PJs. I got these as a Christmas present. You know, okay. Here's my question. I'm going to do a whole bit here. Okay, so I got these are pajamas, and I got these as a Christmas present. As you can see, he's got Rudolph. You know, he's got the red nose. And he's a reindeer. So, what is with Christmas presents being Christmas themed? Is it like they're immediately outdated? Like, as soon as you open the present, like, Christmas is over. Like, is anyone, like, who the fuck is selling people Christmas presents that are Christmas themed? I open that shit up, I look at the calendar, it's already December 26th, Christmas is over. Like, why are you getting me Christmas themed pajamas? I want to wear this shit in the summertime, motherfucker. Now I'm looking like an idiot. I got my Rudolph. I'm looking like a goddamn moron. Well, because this is the only pajamas I have. Well, I got another set, too. But these motherfuckers that buy you, like, Christmas presents and they're Christmas-themed, like, I have to wait 11 months to, like, wear your fucking shit. This is why, you know, like, when people say, oh, Christmas gets earlier and earlier every year? You know when people say that? Oh, it's like, oh, Christmas is coming up against Thanksgiving. You start going to the mall in, like, October. And, like, you know, as soon as Halloween is over, right, November 1st, you start hearing Christmas music. You want to know why that's the case? It's because everyone is getting all their goddamn Christmas presents, and they just don't feel like waiting anymore to wear their Christmas sweater. They just don't feel like waiting anymore. It's like, fuck, I got this shit last Christmas. It's already been 10 months. Fuck. It's November. Fuck it. I'm wearing my Christmas sweater. Fuck it. That's why. It's a goddamn cycle. It's a feedback effect. We're all getting fucked up. Does anyone, like, realize how, like, fucking crazy this shit is? My God. Anyway, so this is why I'm wearing Rudolph pajamas, and it's May. Because fuck it. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting, motherfucker. I'm not waiting. So, I'm... That is true. It is my birthday this month. On the 31st of May. That is my birthday. You know what's cool about being transgender is you get 2 birthdays. I got 2 of them. I got October 13th. That's when I started my hormones. That's my birthday. My tranniversary, if you will. And I've got my actual birthday, which is when my birth was taking place on May 31st. So I got 2 birthdays. And if you want to celebrate one of those birthdays, Give me money. I would appreciate that. I could use some money. I could definitely use it. I could definitely use some goddamn money. I need money. I need fucking money to live. Motherfucker, you think I can just like go to the weed store and get free glasses? No, motherfucker, I got these free glasses at the weed store because I bought weed. Don't you understand? Don't you fucking understand? You think I can just go to the fucking weed store and get 2 goddamn pairs of free glasses for free? No, motherfucker, they made me buy weed first. I didn't even want the weed. I just went there for the glasses. But I had to buy the weed. And how am I going to buy it if I don't have money? This is probably not the best way. I could ask for contributions. Give me money so I can buy drugs. But it's true. I'm not lying to you. I'm not going to lie. How's crypto doing? Not good. Let me just tell you. Not good. It's not doing so well. I would say it's I would even go as far as to say it's doing really poorly. But that's people have their opinions. Oof. Mine's May 29. That's cool. You're using my money for drugs. I'm going to need to be buying a lot more drugs because we all know I'm getting a great birthday present this year from Barack Obama. That's right, everyone. Barack Obama and the U.S. government have given me the gift of having to pick myself up by my bootstraps. I'm turning 26, so I'm losing my health insurance on my birthday. That's the greatest birthday present of all. Who came up with this system, right? Like, oh, you turn 26, and instead of actually being able to enjoy your birthday, you're just like stressing, oh fuck, now I'm going to be uninsured. So I'm going to need a lot more money for drugs, aka my prescriptions that I need to pay for in order to live. So that's great. But I'm trying my best not to think about it. I'm trying my best not to think about it. But, yep. So happy birthday, me. So we'll see what happens. But gonna be fucked up. You're gonna be fucked up in a month from now. And not in the good dick way. Why spend money on feet pics when you can spend money on Andrea for drugs? Now, that's a good point. But also, reminder, you can look me up on WikiFeet. And if you want feet pics, they are there. They're publicly available. So, you can have best of both worlds. Your birthday is a qualifying event. Ugh. Have I talked to anyone with helping me about my healthcare stuff? I'm going to be honest with you, right? So, you may not know this. This may be something that people are unaware of, but I'm sure that some people might know. But I have an anxiety disorder. I know, right? Can you believe it? I look so composed. But when I think about healthcare, my brain turns off, right? So unless someone wants to do it for me, I'm going to just, unless that happens, I'm going to be having like at least 17 panic attacks over the course of the next like 45 days. Have I looked into it? I will look into it at some point. And would it have been better to look into this months ago? Yes, but I didn't. So I'll look into it later. I'll look into it. Yeah. That's great. I can't wait to look into it. Shit. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. I love to procrastinate. I love to wait until the last possible fucking minute. I love to wait. I love to delay important things. I love to just, think about it every day for months instead of just doing it already. It's fantastic. So, yep. But if anyone wants to help out, I will be asking for help in a month from now when I lose my insurance and my fucking there's a gun to my head. That's when I will be needing help at that point. So, but anyway, I did watch a couple of movies yesterday, but maybe I'll talk about them tomorrow. As well as Better Call Saul tonight. So, gonna be talking about that tomorrow. We're gonna do like a whole movies and television thing. I got a couple movies I want to review. And then you're gonna be talking about Better Call Saul. We got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. Tomorrow? That's gonna be tomorrow. And so, there you go. All right, y'all. We have officially entered the last segment. Q-Cock. That's right, everybody. This is everyone's favorite segment. This is the segment where everything happens. Q-Cock is the segment that exists. And it's one of the best segments that I've done. And so, for those of you that don't know, you might be thinking to yourself, you might be wondering, you might be right now thinking, what the fuck what the hell am I gonna do? What again? You might be thinking that. And if that's the case, I'm here to help. Q-Cock. Q-Cock. So anyway, what is Q-Cock? Q-Cock is questions, comments, or concerns. If you have any, please field them my way. And I will respond to them. I've been getting a lot of comments lately, like, on my videos. I've been getting a lot of comments. And I just want to say, like, just like a real, like, okay, I'm going to give everyone a PSA real quick. So, okay, I know most people interact with me via the live stream experience. That is the concentration of my audience in the live stream experience. But let me also say that I have the YouTube app on my phone, and I love to, like, check my YouTube comments, right? I love to refresh that shit, right? Like, when I'm bored, I've decided that Twitter is really toxic and I want to use that less. So I refresh my YouTube comments all the time, right? Now you might be thinking to yourself, that's not any better. But if you would like to, leave positive comments on my videos that I upload, like the clips, the non-live stream clipped video, if you want to leave like, oh, great video, it helps me out, like, mentally, right? My mental health, when I see people go like, oh, I love your video, I'll go like, oh my God, right? I start crying, but in a good way, right? And then it also makes my videos pop up more in the algorithm, right? So if anyone wants to do some free mutual aid, that's how you do it. Have I been watching the Halo TV show? Of course not. Concern your healthcare. Me too. Thanks for the stream and have a great day. Ukraine will win over the Russian orcs. I love calling them orcs. That's very true. I comment whenever I stumble upon your video. This motherfucker Bodan is stumbling upon my video. Oh, what's this video? I've never heard of this channel before. Motherfucker, you're subscribed to my fucking channel. You don't... How was my weekend? Pretty good. Pretty good. Just had to remember what weekend was the one that just ended, because they all run together. I have no concept of time anymore. I've evolved past time. I'm like that bitch from that one show. What was that show? Or that movie. What was that movie? The one with the aliens, with the language? Arrival, was it? Where, like, she starts thinking in nonlinear time. That's how I think. Like, to me, last weekend, 3 weekends ago. Oh. Q. Favorite music / song. I don't have favorites. It's too much. I mean, I like a lot of different kinds of music. I would say my most listened to genre is probably rock. But, you know, I listen to all kinds of music. But a favorite song? I mean, do people have favorite songs? I've got like fucking 6,000 favorite songs. Like, how the fuck? I was one motherfucker going to come up with, and they're going to say, this song, this is my favorite. All the other ones, I mean, they're good, but this one is my favorite. I don't know. Like, I got a lot of favorite songs. I will say I've already pre-ordered the Django 10-year bundle. I'm excited for that. Do I like jazz? I've listened to jazz. Jazz is okay. I could definitely use more knowledge on jazz, you know. I haven't listened to too much. It's one of my under experienced experiences, I would say, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie to people. I ate some candy yesterday, and my tongue is a little fucked up. It's like really, and the coffee's not helping. But I was eating some sour candy yesterday, and that combined with the coffee, my tongue is dry as fuck. I got a really dry tongue right now. You ever get licked by a dog and like the dog is like got a really dry tongue for some reason? Like they got a full bowl of water. It's right there. It's literally in the same room. It's literally right there. They just choose not to engage, and they've got like a really fucking dry ass tongue, and they decide to lick you. You ever get that? Where you ever get like a full like face lick by a dry tongued dog? Has anyone ever experienced that? Because I'm experiencing that, but like, that's my tongue. Like, if I were to lick you in the face, you would experience a very dry lick. Now, don't run away with that imagery, but I'm just saying, I'm using that as a way to explain. Favorite sport? I don't have favorite sports. Esports. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's the show. So thank you all for watching. And that's all I got.
That will enhance our underlying effort to accommodate the Russian oligarchs and make sure we take their ill-begotten gains. We're going to accommodate them. We're going to seize their yachts. We're going to seize their yachts, their luxury homes, and other ill-begotten gains of Putin's kleptocracy. Kleptocracy. The guys who are the kleptocracy. But these are bad guys.
They weren't coming because they couldn't get in. Once they think they can get in, they're coming, and they are coming at levels that you haven't even seen yet.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the vote.
Sam, if I could just get this sentence out, we can talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote.
But the real problem is that our leaders are dumb. Dumb. So dumb.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree.
I went in yesterday and there was a television screen, and I said, this is genius. Unbelievable. And then they have cans of soup. My family. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.